Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be testing Norton Internet Security 2011. I'm excited to see what they've come up with. I'm going to start the installation process here. Norton's installer is one of the easiest I know. It's kind of a one-click process, you could say. It's fairly easy. Norton has a bad reputation, and they got their bad reputation from a few years ago when all of their programs were really heavy on computers. They used a ton of resources, and back then computers couldn't handle it. So back in 2010, Norton really fixed things up, and it actually was quite a nice program, but a lot of people still think that it sucks because of previous years. And I've had decent luck with Norton, and I don't think it's a bad program. So I'm interested to see how it works this time around. I got 10 links to test against this program. I'm going to be trying something new tonight. I am going to actually be running the links through the program to see what happens. Alright, pretty quick for a 119 megabyte installation file or so. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to run the links through before I even change any settings, and we'll see what happens, because most people wouldn't change the settings. And then I'm going to change the settings to see what you can do with the program. But let's take a look at the interface. So they got their little graphic here. They want me to activate. Let's see if, yeah, there we go. It's having problems. I don't need to register. Okay, remind me later. It's kind of, glitching out. I mean, they really want you to buy it. Actually, to download the trial from Norton's website, you actually have to put in your credit card and payment info, because they say they really want you to buy this program. So if you don't cancel after the 30-day trial, they'll automatically charge your credit card and you get the license. So it's probably the most aggressive in terms of trying to get you to purchase the program I've seen. Let's run live update, get some definitions updated here. This is the activity map that they're showing us here. I wonder if you can click on that. Doesn't look like it. And then it's showing you what's going on, I guess. It's a little confusing. Okay, so you click the buttons to show you activity map, online family. You can check your online backup, and you can check the safe web. So you can enter a URL to check the site before you even go there, which is nice. Or you can enter a search term and it'll bring you to Norton's safe search. Which is cool. If we click on this, we can see where the threats are, according to Norton, which is interesting. Live update is downloading. It's quite a hefty update, apparently. And then we have our main control panel here. And we'll get into all of this stuff later. We're just going to see what happens without changing anything. So I'm going to be right back when this is done updating. See you then. Alright, live update just finished, and it wants me to restart after installing the updates. So I'm going to go ahead and restart now, and I'll be right back when this is done booting up. Alright, we're booted back up here, and I'm just going to say we're going to go ahead and test these 10 links against Norton. Norton's got this little toolbar with safe web. And Norton says a recent attempt to attack your computer is blocked. Let's take a look at the details here. And it says an intrusion attempt was made by whatever unpronounceable website that is, and it was blocked. No action required. Alright. So it blocked that before it could do anything. That's always pleasant. Let's block that one too. It says it's also blocking the site. I could exit the site or continue to site. It's nice they put continue to site smaller so you're more likely to hit exit site. Aha. So here's one that is getting through. Now Norton has something that analyzes the downloads before it lets them into the system. It's saying that it's being held up by Norton, basically. And this is what it does if it does not know what the file is exactly. So it looks at the insight, and then it kind of analyzes it, and so it finds a threat in that file. Unless it possibly could be, my guess is it's a heuristic detection, or a behavioral detection. So it analyzes the file and takes a look. Alright, so that was fairly successful. This one has got through too. It says bot not crypted. That's cryptic. So Sonar detected the risk, a risk at least. So it had gotten through, at least to a certain degree, because the original file name was start.exe. So that planted a file. Let's see. Yep, source file start.exe, and it created this file. So that's nice to see the information. And it says it removed. That's fine. I'm happy with that, except for the original file, which did get through, and that's a little annoying. But hopefully that file can't do anything anymore, the original file. So this one gets through the web, but this one immediately is found as a threat. Yep, nothing much to say there. Oh boy, this is going to get annoying. I gotta close it with a task manager because I don't even see a button. Alright. Oh, I just ran that one. So this one also gets by Norton's web protection, but it says that the file is blocked at that level. Huh. Where'd Norton go? That's a little odd. I see it running here. Maybe the interface shut down. Hang on, I might have to restart the computer here and see what's going on. But I'll be right back. Okay. Gonna punch in that last link again and see if that has anything to do with what happened to Norton. I might have also ended the wrong process through Task Manager by mistake, although that would surprise me. Alright. Alright. I don't know, I must have killed the user interface. So it finds a threat it just didn't show us that last time. And, oh, it's the Security Essentials fraud, I think. I don't like that one. So this is a rogue, this next one. And Notepad is giving me a problem copying. There we go. And it's going to bring me to a website where I can now download this excellent piece of software. Except Norton tells me that it's not so excellent. So that's good. SafeWeb blocked it. Norton's analyzing it, and it finds a threat. It's a Trojan horse. And for the last one, it's analyzing it, and it finds a threat. Trojan.generic. Alright. So, Norton's blocked just about everything by my standards. I don't see anything running here, except for Norton. Let's take a look. This is the main, one of the main files here that's running. It's using 21 megabytes. This next one here is using 14 megabytes. Those are the ones that I see at the moment. So it's not the lightest I've ever seen, but it seems fairly light. This gets annoying. It's really driving me nuts. They don't even have a button to close the thing. Norton account, and there we go. Alright. So let's take a look at our settings here. Alright. So, let's take a look. It's starting with computer settings. We have computer scans. Let's take a look at under configure. You can take a look at the scans they have already, and then you can create a custom scan. Smart definitions are off. If you want to know what something is, you can take a look here. Like smart definitions is alright. So it chooses between the core set and the complete set. So smart definitions I would definitely leave off. I'm gonna say yes on that. Yep. Because I don't need an infected compressed file. Gonna leave that on. Heuristic protection. I tend to leave this on automatic because I don't like too many false alarms. Ask me, which is fine for low risks, which would be like tracking cookies and iffy programs. Tracking cookie scan, that's fine if it removes them. Idle time scans weekly is fine. Antivirus and sonar exclusions. Don't need to worry about exclusions right now. We want insight on. It's important. I'm going to do standard trust, that's fine. boot time protection. I want aggressive. That's a good time to knock stuff out. Let's take a look at this. The stuff it's scanning for in anti-spyware. Gonna leave all of that on. I think we're good here. Don't need to add anything. And this is good too. Let's take a look at network settings. Intrusion prevention, I'm gonna let that alone. I don't need auto block. I mean, in terms of I'll leave it alone. So it'll block attacking computers for that amount of time. The signatures, this is the list of stuff it'll watch out for, certain protocols. And the smart firewall, let's take a look at advanced settings. General rules, it's got a bunch of stuff to go through. I'm not going to even bother with that. And the advanced events monitoring. Now this is the most important thing to turn on, I think, if you're going to make Norton more aggressive on any threats. This will basically turn on a kind of hips protection. Now I just have to see. Alright. Now I think if I turn this on, automatic program control, I don't think I can have both of them. Yeah, I can't have both of them on. That's what it looks like to me. Alright. So, now that I have this on, let's take a look. It'll monitor program components. It'll monitor program launches. It'll monitor all these things. And we're going to say we're good there. Program control. It's fine. And trust control. Don't need to work on that. That'll take a look at trusted programs and see what it needs to skip scanning or not to scan. Automatically download new version. I mean, there are a lot of settings in here. And I'm going to say we're good. I'm going to apply that. And I'm just going to download that one file that got through before. And I want to see if we get any different results now. Alright, so it's picking that one up now. I don't know if that has anything to do with the settings we changed or not, but it does pick it up. So that's cool. So my take on Norton is that it's a pretty good program, and I didn't take the time to fully go over the settings for myself so that I could know how to configure them correctly to be the most secure. But once you get used to the program, and once you get used to the settings, you can make this a very strong application. And if somebody's looking for something that's easy to use, Norton is one of those programs that I also recommend. It's not really slowing down my virtual machine, which is good, and it seems to protect this computer even on default settings quite nicely. It blocked all the malware that I threw at it, and that was new malware. So I've seen a lot worse than Norton before. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.